You know, a Father's Day memory that resonates with me to this day actually didn't happen on Father's Day. And it happened when I was already a young adult. But it resonated with me about the toughness, the velvet glove, and the love that my father had for me. And most of my teammates at Brooklyn College that played football over at Brooklyn College know this story. So my dad just gets out of alcohol rehab, or was just about to go in. I can't remember which. And he was in no shape really to be out in public because he had some anxiety with that as well. And by the way, he came through 30 some odd years, clean, sober, thrived. But this was at a very tough time. But it was near the last night game at least, of my college career. And he wanted to be there. And for any of you sports fans out there, you probably know the reference. John Daly, when he had the shakes. Well, my dad used to, he'd come late sometimes, and sometimes he'd be in the crowd. But this time he had this red Brooklyn College windbreaker jacket that I still have. And when my son wears it, I beam with pride. And it's a night game. And he's out by the far end zone, and he was able to do that. He was able to get that kind of access. He's on the field. And he's shaking. This back and forth. Like I said, I've talked about this before on my podcast. And he is really shaking. And those who might not know my dad might have said in the crowd, trust me, we didn't get a lot of fans, but, or knew of me through school. Oh, look at him, he must be embarrassing his son. Look at him. He's got the shakes, the DTs, whatever the case may be. But my brothers on that team, wonderful, wonderful men to this day. They all knew how proud we all were of him because he was struggling. But he showed up. He was there. And it wasn't about him. He knew how important it was to both him and me that he was there. It sent a message not only that he loved me, which I knew, but that I'm important to him and he's a fighter. And as a father, as a dad, it's important that we see that fathers struggle, but we fight. Thank you for that lesson, Dad, and that love. Happy Father's Day, everyone.